In the days when the world was young, the gods walked among men, and magic flowed like a river through the lands. High atop Mount Olympus, the gods reveled in their powers, shaping the fate of mortals below. They were magnificent and terrifying, benevolent and cruel, and they possessed secrets far too dangerous for human minds. Among the gods was Zeus, the mighty king of the heavens, who ruled with a thunderbolt in hand. Zeus was often pleased with the mortals, finding their lives entertaining and their worship gratifying. But he was also vengeful, and when they crossed him, he would not hesitate to remind them of their place. One day, Prometheus, a titan known for his wisdom and kindness toward mortals, committed an act of defiance that would change the world forever. Against Zeus's orders, Prometheus stole fire from the gods and gave it to mankind. The gift of fire brought warmth, light, and progress to humanity, allowing them to thrive in ways they never had before. Zeus was furious. The balance of power had been disturbed, and he could not allow such insolence to go unpunished. He devised a plan, one that would teach both Prometheus and mankind the consequences of challenging the gods. In his wrath, Zeus called upon Hephaestus, the god of fire and forge, and commanded him to create a woman of unparalleled beauty. Hephaestus shaped her from clay, and when she was complete, the other gods bestowed upon her gifts. Aphrodite gave her charm, Hermes gave her cunning, and Athena gave her wisdom. But there was one final gift that Zeus himself bestowed, a box, sealed shut with a warning that it should never be opened. This woman was named Pandora, meaning all-gifted, for she was perfect in every way. Zeus sent Pandora to Epimetheus, Prometheus's brother, as a gift. Despite Prometheus's warnings to distrust anything that came from Zeus, Epimetheus was captivated by Pandora's beauty and accepted her into his life. Pandora was kind and graceful, and soon she and Epimetheus grew close. She was curious by nature, and though she had been warned never to open the box Zeus had given her, the mystery of it gnawed at her. What could be inside? Why had it been given to her if she could not see its contents? Every day, the box sat in the corner of their home, and every day her curiosity grew stronger. One night, unable to resist any longer, Pandora approached the box. The moonlight streamed through the window, casting a silvery glow on the ornate lid. She traced her fingers over the intricate carvings and hesitated. She had been told to leave it alone, but the temptation was overwhelming. What harm could it do to take just one peek? With trembling hands, Pandora lifted the lid. At that moment, a gust of wind howled through the room, and from the box erupted a swarm of dark, shadowy figures. These were the spirits of sickness, despair, hatred, and all the evils of the world, long imprisoned by the gods. They spread like wildfire, escaping into the world to bring suffering and sorrow to mankind. Pandora watched in horror as the spirits fled, realizing too late the enormity of her mistake. She tried to close the box, but it was too late. The damage was done. The world had changed in an instant. No longer was it a place of simple joys and carefree days. Now, men and women would know pain, fear, and loss. Overcome with guilt and sorrow, Pandora wept. She had doomed humanity, all because of her curiosity. But then, as her tears fell upon the box, she heard a faint sound, a soft whisper coming from within. Curious but wary, Pandora opened the box once more, this time very slowly. Inside, glowing faintly, was a tiny, fragile figure. It was not like the dark spirits that had escaped earlier. This was something different, something gentle and warm. It was hope. Hope was the last gift left in the box, placed there by the gods as a mercy, knowing that mortals would need it to endure the hardships that had been released. As hope emerged, it spread a soft golden light, soothing Pandora's sorrow and bringing comfort to her heart. She held hope close, realizing that while she had unleashed great suffering upon the world, she had also released the one thing that could counter it. Hope would be mankind's solace, a light in the darkness, a force that could drive them to persevere even in the face of despair. Pandora shared this gift with humanity, and though the world was now filled with strife, it was also filled with the promise of better days. People would suffer, but they would also hope. They would face challenges, but they would also dream of overcoming them. And so, Pandora's box became a symbol of both the dangers of unchecked curiosity and the enduring power of hope. It was a reminder that while the world may be filled with darkness, there is always a spark of light, a reason to believe that tomorrow can be brighter. As time passed, the tale of Pandora and her box was told and retold, each generation finding its own meaning in the story. Some saw it as a cautionary tale about the consequences of curiosity, while others saw it as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. But all agreed that the story of Pandora's box was one of the most important lessons the gods had ever given to mankind. For in the end, it was not the evils that defined the world, but the hope that remained, guiding humanity through the darkest of times and lighting the way to a future filled with possibility.